Yesterday we stopped in page 307, right?
Yes.
We can start from 307.
Yes. Okay, I'll read it.
Yeah.
So, okay, check copy number 389, dated February 7th, 2012. To Faces, Inc., $805 in payment of account. Reference invoice number F4910. Automatically assigned check number.
Mm-hmm.
This is is this pay bills?
Yeah, pay bills. Very good.
Okay.
You see, you are paying to vendors. You already have outstanding. You are paying to vendors. Go to pay bills. To Faces Inc. You have Faces Inc. Yeah. Click on Faces Inc. They're saying we are going to leave for printing, right? Automatically assign the check number. Then you don't have to assign the check number. Go to be printed. And change the date in the bottom. And make sure everything is okay. Now you can save it. Now pay selected bills and done.
Did we reference the invoice number?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Invoice number is there.
It was automatically there?
Yeah, because when you see, you can see the invoice number in the screen.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I saw Faces Inc. It was just, that was like their one invoice maybe?
Next one, cash receipt.
SD15. Cash receipt 251. Dated February 9th, 2012. From ODSB. Check number 134 for $856 in payment of account reference invoice 3101. Check held for deposit. I think we have to receive payments.
Yeah, you are receiving the money from customer. Go to receive payment. The receive payment, you are going to select the customer ODSB.
Yes.
When you type O, this comes automatically. Then how much you are receiving, you have to write down the number there. You are receiving 856. And the check number
Is 10034.
1034, yeah. And the date is 7, that's fine. Now check everything whether it is right or wrong, and then you can save it.
Is the date not February 9th?
February 9? Yeah, February 9, sorry.
That's okay. I just have a question. Where do we reference the invoice number?
Invoice number, see, here is the invoice numbers.
There it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah. When you record the invoices, the number is in the system, right?
Right.
When you see the outstanding invoices, you can see these numbers, and also you can see which number they are paying.
Right. Oh, okay, beautiful.
Even payable or receivable, the customer's invoice number, when you are paying, you can find out in that screen. See, this is the customer's invoice number.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Normally, customers, when they are sending the check, in the check they are marking which invoice they are paying.
Mm-hmm.
According to that, you have to select the invoice.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You can save and close because next one also cash receipt. no, save and new. If you select save and new, you can go to the same screen. Next one also cash receipt.
SD16 cash receipt number 252, dated February 10th, 2012, from Jammers, check number 102 for $300 in partial payment of account. Reference invoice number 3092, check held for deposit. So we're going to look up Jammers, J.
Yeah, J. When you type J, you can see that. Yeah. And the amount is
$300 even.
Yeah. And then the date also you have to change it.
10th.
And then actually he's supposed to pay $609.90, but he's paying only this. If you want, you can write down in the memo partial payment.
Okay.
And then you can save and close. Make sure everything is okay.
The check number is
Oh, yeah.
102. We've got everything else.
Yeah. And undeposited funds because held for deposit. And save and close.
Does anyone want to read SD17?
You can read my pizza.
Okay, so sales invoice number 3128, dated February 12th, 2012. To ODSB, $185 plus $24.05 HST for a 1-hour customized seminar for school staff on dress code policy. Invoice totals $209.05. Terms net 15 days. Use a memorized transaction.
In this
So
case,
this
I'm going to use memorized transaction. You
Right,
already
so we
have,
go to pay bills first.
go to list
Oh,
in the top. When you go to list, you can see memorized transaction list. Click on memorized transaction list and see which one is ODSP. This is the ODSP, highlight and end the transaction. You can double click on it also and highlight and end the transaction also. Fine. Now you have all the information and also invoice number is coming automatically. Check everything is okay, then you can save and close.
that was easier, right? That's why we memorized it. We didn't have to put in that much info.
Mostly in the real life, you can put everything in the memorized transaction.
You can't?
You can.
You can, okay,
Yeah.
I see.
Then it's easier every month.
Right.
Yeah, you can go back and find from the memorized transaction list. Even in the memorized transaction list, if you have a long list, if you type the first letter, it's automatically go to that, the cursor will go to that point.
Okay.
It's easier.
Matilda, right now, what did we do in this invoice? Because we just went to list and selected ODSB and save and close. What was the point here?
So Bernard, you know how the question says on SD17, the last sentence, it said, use the memorized transaction?
Okay.
So we memorized it last class, I think.
Yesterday we memorized this transaction. Remember, Meena?
Yes. This is just for memorize, right?
Yeah, we memorize transaction. We memorize this transaction to use in the future.
Okay.
In the future, if you see this transaction to memorize, in your future life, you are not going to mark anywhere that memorize transaction or something like that. You will know which transaction you memorized. Go to list and select the memorize transaction and find out and post it. It's easier.
Easy, understand.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Memorize transaction is very easy to use in the future. Normally the renting business, the whole year the rent is going to be same. It's very fast doing the journals.
Thank you.
If it is different amount also, even if you memorize, you can bring it to the screen and change the amount and you can save it.
So you have to know in advance what they're going to be charged.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next one.
SD18, purchase invoice number KC779, dated February 12, 2012. From Keep It Clean, $150 plus $19.50 HST for a weekly cleaning of salon. Invoice totals $169.50. Terms net 15 days. Use the memorized transaction.
This one also you are going to use the memorized transaction.
Go to list.
Yeah, I think earlier you.
Oh, we're already there.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Keep it clean. It's there.
Keep it clean.
Oh no, but this is these are okay. Purchase and sales invoices are both in the same list.
In the memorized transaction list, everything is in the same place.
Everything's in place. Okay.
Yes. Even if the cash receipt, anything if you want to save it, it is in the same place. Cash receipt, you don't have to memorize. You don't know when they are going to pay, but the invoices in the same place. GL, anything in the same place.
Okay. Perfect.
And also this one you have to change the invoice number because this is from the purchase, right? Purchase invoice number is different. Then you have to save the invoice number. Change the invoice number. Invoice number is 779.
KC779, yes. So that's just for purchases? For purchase invoices only, you have to reference for sales, it's already there?
Sales, because that is your number, company's number.
Right, that's your own company's number.
Yeah,
okay.
That one comes automatically.
Beautiful, okay.
According to the chronological, according to the number. But this one, we are getting from the vendors, right? That's
right, so it's their own unique number.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. SD19, sales invoice number 3129. To OTV News, $780 plus $101.40 HST for 2 complete makeover consultations for newly hired news broadcasters to prepare them for regular television appearances. Invoice totals $881.40. Terms net 15 days. Perfect. So we can stop using memorized. We can just go back to. Well, I mean.
Yeah. This one.
So we use this is a fun part. It's like playing a game, like you said.
Create invoice.
Create invoice. Yeah. A sales invoice is create invoice. When you say sales invoice, that means credit sales.
OTV. O for OTV.
Yeah.
Dated February 13.
Invoice number will come automatically. Then you have to select the item. Complete makeover consultation. No, makeover.
Is there would it be general consultation?
Makeover consultation.
Oh, there it is.
Complete makeover consultation. Unit quantities too.
All right. Matilda, do you always have to fill in quantity? What if it doesn't specify? Like, do you always need to fill in the quantity? I haven't noticed yesterday if you were always filling in quantity, because when I was redoing it on my own yesterday after class, so one of the questions said, basically it didn't say how many hours was spent or how many sessions were given.
If it is not, you don't have to. Just put in the amount, because some of the services, the prices varies. That's what.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So we can leave the quantity blank if it doesn't say.
If it is fixed price, they will give the quantity. Otherwise, you have to record in the amount.
Got it.
And check everything, whether it is right or wrong, and give some message for the customer, and save and post.
Okay, SD20, cash receipt number 253, dated February 13th, 2012. From AIM International, check number 1428 for $4,125 in full payment of account. Reference invoices 3118 and 3125. Check held for deposit. So receive payment.
Yeah, receive payment. Select the item. And you have 2 invoices.
Okay, so you just select both of them?
Yeah. Put the amount, how much they paid.
4125.
Yeah. And then press tab button and put its date. Date is February 13, that's fine. Now check number.
1428.
And now automatically it's click, it put the tick marks.
Oh, it automatically selected both of them?
Yeah, you don't have to, but the system select automatically. But
at what point did you do that? After you put in the check number?
Check number, you have to do it.
Okay. Oh, you mean just because you filled in all the other fields first?
Yeah. This is from others' check number. Our check number, it will print automatically according to the sequence number. Okay, next one.
So next question. Oh no, I finished. Thank you so much. Okay, SD21, sales receipt number 6.
Sorry. Can I just ask one quick question? This is second class, right?
Yeah, we had a first class yesterday.
Okay, all right.
So dated February 13, 2012, sales receipt number 6, to cash sales customers. Payment method, cash. Do I read all that? Hair consultations, $150 each. No? Okay. So I'm going to read the bottom instruction. Sales receipt total cash held for deposit. Use the memorized transaction and edit the amounts.
Because the amount is going to be different. The front desk, they are sending the amount, right?
Okay.
Then you have to change the amount. Only you have to find out from the list of memorized transaction and change the amounts.
Okay.
You don't have to change the amount, change the quantities. Because the quantity, when you change the quantities, the amount will change.
Right.
List, memorized transaction list, and select cash sales. Double click on it or enter transaction. Then you have to go back and change the quantities.
Okay.
The first one is 3.
3. Makeup consultations 2. The next one is 1.
Yeah.
And the next one 3.
Now check the total.
The total doesn't match. Oh, did you press enter? Now it matches. No, it doesn't match.
Doesn't match.
But no, okay, net is inclusive. The book amount 2180.90 includes HST.
Yeah.
So why don't they match?
First one is 3, second one is 2, third one is 1, makeovers 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. The last one where you have 3 should be 2.
Yeah, makeovers 2.
And then drag down and then another 2.
Yeah, the other one is.
You didn't include reports. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now we match.
Mm-hmm. Make sure everything is correct. Then you can save and close.
Just 1 second, please. Now, please, can you just please read the quantities?
The next one?
No, the quantities, all of the quantities.
Yeah, when you change all of the quantities, the amount will change automatically. Because the price, yeah.
You want me to read them? Sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay, so it's 3 hair consultations.
Okay.
2 makeup consultations.
Okay.
1 clothing style consultation.
Okay.
2 makeovers.
Okay.
And 3 reports.
Yes, and then I got 2,282.
Now you go back, go down. The one line is hiding. Go down by the arrow.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that report.
Can you read it back to me? Did you select cash sales at the top, Dinar?
Yes, I'm in the right window.
Okay. Go back again. And then see the last line. Last line is hiding. Everything is okay?
Is the report you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I see the report.
Report is, did you change the report?
Yes, 3.
What is the amount now? Press tab button. Press tab button.
Okay, yeah. Right now I can see the right amount, yes. 2,180, yes.
Yeah, because after you change, you have to press the tab button.
Oh, right.
To make sure it registered it. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Otherwise,
Yes,
it
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mafisa. Thank you.
No problem. So SD22, memo number 5, dated February 13th, 2012, from partners, deposit all checks and cash held for weekly deposit to the bank checking account. Total deposit is $7,461.90. So, is it record deposits? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes? Oh,
Receive payments, right?
No, record deposit. You know what? You put all the amounts in the held deposit, right? Now you are going to transfer to checking account.
Okay.
All the amounts are in the undeposited funds. Now we are transferring to checking account. In that case, this one you finished already with the undeposited funds. Now you are doing this one. You can see the part. This is the one you are doing. And see.
so it's deposit all checks. So can you select all of them at the bottom?
Yeah, select all. Select all and check the total.
Perfect, it's a match, 7461.90.
Yeah. Then say OK. Then select the deposit to which bank account you are doing.
Checking, it's on the right one.
Yeah. And then you can save and close.
Save and close. Yes, because it says deposit all checks in cash. It's not. It's just it's not a receipt of the checks for the first time. It's we received them already. It says deposit all checks in cash.
Yeah, you received everything when you are recording. You recorded in undeposited funds. Now you are transferring to bank accounts.
We have to select bank checking.
It's automatically showing the bank checking.
Yes.
But in case if they deposit in the savings, you have to go back and change it.
That's for example, like Matilda. Say me and Benar are business partners, and she's in the office, and I go and take all the checks and cash from our safe, and I went and deposited it at the bank, and then I sent her a text message saying, okay, you can update, it to, you can say that the money's now in the bank account, right?
Yeah.
And she's in the office, and I put it all in the checking account, so she moves all the money to the checking account in the books.
Yeah, in the books. Because they are not sure which bank account they are going to deposit. Yeah, you are right. Okay. Next one.
SD23 check copy 390, dated February 13th, 2012. To Office Outfitters, $1,380 in payment of account. Reference invoice number 00500, automatically assigned check number. So they can pay bills.
Pay bills, yeah.
Look up office. Oh, there it is. Office Outfitters.
Outfitters.
Or 00500.
There are two office outfitters.
The first one.
Yeah.
The 00500 invoice number.
Yeah. And now change the date in the bottom. And not assign the check number to be printed.
So, okay. Okay, so automatically assign for that, we have to leave it at to be printed.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you write by manually, then you have to
do the other one. Got it.
Yeah. Because in the system, you have to have the number, right?
Right, exactly. So SD24, purchase invoice. If anybody has questions, feel free to ask in between, because I'm just moving on to the next one, but feel free to interrupt me.
It says the SD23 automatically assign check number. Why we selected print check?
Because the system, yeah, you are leaving to print from the system.
Because print is automatic. Yeah. The other one where it says assign check number, that's manual. You have to handwrite a check.
Okay.
And print is automatic.
Yes.
So SD24, purchase invoice number if 5723, dated February 14th, 2012, from Faces Inc., $120 plus $15.60 HSD for makeup and cosmetic supplies. Invoice totals $135.60. Terms net 30 days. So it is a interbills.
Interbills, yes. Everybody is understanding? Everybody understanding? I think nobody is asking questions.
Yeah, honestly, it's pretty straightforward, right? Because
Yeah,
I understand. I'm not doing it, but I'm following up with you guys. Later, I will do it myself.
Yeah. Try to download properly, then upload the data. Okay, interbills.
F for faces. February 14th.
Yeah. And makeup and cosmetic supplies. That is asset account. If you type in, you can see.
Can you not type M for makeup? Will it not come up that way?
Yeah, it didn't come up. Let me see. Supplies, official computer supplies.
Oh, there it is. Cosmetic supplies.
Yeah, cosmetic.
See, you have to write it and see.
And HFT.
Tax HST.
And put the amount.
120.
120. You can write down makeup and so. And check everything the our invoice number. 750.
F5723. We don't put in the letter?
No, you have to.
Okay.
Because when you come to, in the future, if you want to check, sometimes different vendor also have the same number. That's what you have to put the letter.
Okay.
I
So
did
if,
a letter, that's what I didn't do, but you have to do it.
oh, the system won't let us do it right now?
Pardon me?
QuickBooks, this system won't let us put an if?
No, you have to put.
Oh, but you didn't put it in?
Yeah. Because I'm lazy, that's what I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. See, okay. See, I thought the system wasn't letting us.
No.
Okay.
System doesn't know. Our numbers, system recognize.
Okay.
Yeah, company's numbers, system will recognize.
So the next one is SD25, cash purchase invoice II388, dated February 15th, 2012. From Heads Up, use Quick Add for new vendor, $140 plus $18.20 HST, and from hair care products for use, and for hair care products for use in salon. Invoice total of $158.20 is paid in full with check number 391. You said for one customer, or for one transaction, or
one vendor. This is vendor, customer, right?
This is cash
vendor.
Okay.
This is cash purchase.
Right. Does the same thing go the same way for one vendor? You can do a quick add.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Which icon you are going to choose?
You're going to choose
invoices.
Enter bills.
This is cash purchase. The transfer purchase.
Pay bills?
Pay
No.
bills.
Which one?
Sales receipt.
No, write checks. Because you are writing.
It is a cash, so we will print direct check, I think.
Yeah, cash check. The cash purchase, you have to go to write checks.
Oh, write checks.
Yeah, write checks. The transaction is cash credit, purchase debit. Enter bills, accounts payable credit, purchase debit. Enter bills transaction is different. That is two steps. First you are entering, then you are paying. This one is immediately you are paying, only one step. Purchase debit, cash credit.
When you're paying it immediately, do you have to create an invoice? No.
Yeah, you are paying immediately.
So there's no need to create a bill, enter bill.
No.
Okay. So write checks.
Right.
Okay.
Immediately, if you want to pay check, right?
You don't have to create the bill.
Yeah.
And the same goes for the customer. If the customer pays on the spot.
That is Yeah, that is a different icon. Create sales receipt.
Create sales receipt. Okay, thank you.
Now, because you don't have this vendor, you are going to type the name and press tab button. Heads up. Press tab button. When you press tab button, you will have this dialog box. Instead of setup, quick add, because maybe one time vendor, if it is one time vendor, you don't have to keep all the information.
Address and information.
Yeah, quick add. And select vendor.
But I have it in my system.
You have it?
Yeah, head ups vendor.
How come you have it? This is new. Maybe you create yesterday? You try at home?
No,
No, heads up.
it's different from head up because it's one word.
Mafisa, do you have it? No.
I just have head ups together, not two different words.
Oh yeah, head ups. It's there, yeah. But it's joined together.
Okay,
but
yeah, below the heads up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's joined together, but I mean, I guess the exercise wants us to add it, so we'll add it as a separate one. Heads up, maybe.
Okay. Oh.
Just so I guess we can learn how to do that step.
But this is the fresh one. Normally he uses this one.
Okay, I added. Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you when we go to enter bills, Matilda. It's when you go to enter bills, and under vendors, when you click on the drop down arrow, it's Crystal Wireless, Faces Inc., Head Ups.
Oh.
Keep It Clean, Office Outfitters, and Receiver General.
Maybe that is different company. This is different company. Yeah.
Okay.
This is heads up. Yeah.
And that one head ups.
Yeah. Hair care products. That one also you have to select hair care products. Right. Hair care supplies. And HST. The amount. And type the narration, what kind of purchase. And make sure everything is okay.
Dates. You didn't enter the date change.
Date changes, yeah. 15th, yeah. Thank you. Now you can see and close.
Matilda,
Yes.
can you print can you create a sales receipt directly from that screen?
Sales receipt?
Yeah, from that screen. Like when you wrote the check, right? Is there a way to create a sales receipt from that screen, or do I have to come back to home?
Sales receipt for this purchase?
Yeah.
We don't have to create for.
I know that's not in the exercise, but I'm just curious how I would do that.
Yes, I know you're asking. But when we are giving the check, what is the receipt you want?
Sorry, no. Oh,
when we are receiving the check, we have to give the receipt.
Oh, sorry, it's cash purchase. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one we are paying, right?
Yeah. Okay.
When we are paying, they have to give the receipt.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Matilda, I have one question. This transaction just made now. automatically bank is crediting because we are paying the check, right?
Yeah.
And where is the debit transaction?
I'm going to show the journal. Do you want to see the journal, please? I'm going to show it now. Go back.
So debit, I think in backend automatically it is.
Automatically, it's automatical. That's what I want to show you.
It is
Go
going
to
in
reports.
backend.
Yes. Go to reports.
Okay.
Good, because you have to see where is your journals, right?
Yes.
Account and taxes. Under account and taxes, there's a journal. And the journal, and now you are going to give the date from February 1st, 2012 to February 15th. February 1st, 2012. Just give the example. Press that button, you can see all the journal. Now you can see which one is debit, which one is credit. The system automatically generates when you are filling up the form. The system automatically generates everything by itself. You can see that, see, debit and a credit.
Yes.
The system is creating automatically.
Right.
This is the last one, right? Face of change.
Well, I cannot see my...
The date.
I changed the date, yeah.
Change the date.
I changed
Date is
it.
February 1st, 2012 to February, yeah.
I changed it and then...
Press tab button. Change February 1st, 2000.
Okay, yes, I see. Thank you.
You have to press tab button, then it will show everything. Is it the last one? Mafasa?
Yeah, Mafisa.
Matisa. This is the last one. You asked me about which one is debit, right? The cosmetic supplies are debit. HST in payable debit. Oh, this one is accounts payable. Cash purchase. Oh, I didn't show cash purchase. Last one.
There it is on the bottom.
Here. Because I didn't change the date. If I have any problem, when you are checking the journal at the end of the day, if you find any mistake, see my mistake is date 1/15/2021. That's what I couldn't able to see from before. Double click on it. You will go back to that journal. Now you can change your date. Any mistake, if you find, double click on it, and immediately you can go to that
the same
journal.
screen.
You can change.
Matilda, can we stay on the screen for a second? Where is the check number? That's what I was wondering.
Check number?
Yeah, on that screen, on that right checks screen.
Yeah,
Isn't
here. The check number is not there because we haven't print yet.
Oh, okay.
When we print, the check number will come.
Isn't that like, why won't they just have a check number there?
How
How are you supposed to know what number is going to print up? Just for confirmation at least. How do we know what number is going to print up?
I'm going to show it how to put the check number there.
Okay. See, there's no check number here. That's my issue.
There is no check number. See, we haven't print yet. That's right. Print later. In this case, we put the check number. When you take mark, the check number will come automatically.
Oh, okay. So that's one way you can confirm what check number it will be.
Because whenever we print, the check number will come automatically.
Okay.
This one was print later. That's what it was there.
Okay. Thank you.
Matilda, I have one question. Matilda, when we click save and close button, it is automatically posted, or
Automatically
we have to
automatically it's posted.
post? Because you, when it is posted, we can change the date or anything, or we
No,
have to make reverse. What happens?
No. The system is reversing.
Okay.
The system. If you go to audit trial, you can see the reverse entries.
Okay, because you just now change the date, so we have access to change.
Yeah.
These types of things.
We can change anything when you see the mistake. When you double click, you can change anything. Numbers, dates, anything you can change. But
okay, assuming you don't make any mistakes, you don't need to change it. That's only in the case of you don't need to change the journal dates ever, Mazar. If you don't make any mistakes on the on the screens that you're supposed to fill out. But if you do make a mistake, you just double click it and it will take you back to the screen where you were supposed to put it right in the first place, and then you get a chance to put it in right.
Yeah.
Just for clarification.
Yeah.
The reason you can change the date, is it because the check is not printed, right? Because if the check is printed, you can't change the dates, correct?
No. We can change.
Even if the check is printed?
Yeah. Even after check is printed, also we can change.
Okay.
What would we do in that event, Matilda? Would we have? We'd have to obviously destroy the first check, right? Or no, right? We'd have to destroy the first check if we were to reprint it. How do we account for that on the computer?
That is void check. When we go there, we can see the void check. I will show that.
Okay. That was a good question.
If you want to void the check to print again, see when you go to delete, click on delete, then you will see delete check or void check.
What's the difference, Matilda?
Both are same.
The delete. Oh, they do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. If we do void, will it remain in the records? And then the same for delete check. It'll show in the records that check number 389 was deleted.
Yeah, everything. If you go to audit trial, you can see everything.
Okay.
Yeah, all the information, reverse entry, everything. But the other software, we have Sage 50. That one immediately it will show the reverse entry and the correction entry. QuickBooks it is showing in the audit trial. The auditors, if they want to see everything, they can see.
Okay. Perfect. That's good then. That it was just saying that's in the records.
Yeah.
What's the revert in the bottom of the screen beside the save and new?
Actually, I never did that.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yeah. Yes, Benedict? I will find out and let you know, Gina.
Okay, thank you.
I never revert this one. I am working with QuickBooks for more than 5 years. Before I worked with the ACPAC. That ACPAC for Windows, that one is almost 15 years. Then our management, they want to change for Simply. That one is the Sage 50. I changed that one for 3 years. Then they have to change for QuickBooks. I changed for QuickBooks. Now I'm working with QuickBooks almost 5 years. But they never use revert. I have to find out. I will find out and let you know.
Excuse me, instructor.
Yeah.
Where do you check audit trail?
Pardon me?
Where do you go to check audit trail? Like if you void a check or you delete a check, where do you find audit trail?
Audit trail?
Yes.
In the report.
In the report, okay. Go to report.
Yeah.
Okay.
Report.
Okay.
The audit trial. I will find out where is the audit trial. Yeah.
Okay.
I will find out and let you know.
Okay, for sure.
In the next class, I will find out and let you know.
Okay.
Audit trial. Okay, next one. Recording NSF checks.
Oh.
Now we understand about the transactions, right?
Matilda,
Yeah.
I think it's under accounting and taxes.
Oh, then the audit trail is there, right?
Yeah, audit trail, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Accounting.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Accounting and taxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under account and taxes, yes.
Oh, I see. Oh, great. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention on that, yes.
So I'm recording NSF checks. For the next transaction, a check received from Jammers was returned by the bank as NSF. We will record the returned check and NSF charges. Refer to the following source document as we work through the steps to enter it. SD26, Bank Debit Memo, CB5338, dated February 15, 2012. From Capital Bank, check number 102 for $300 from Jammers for invoice 3092 was returned as NSF. The bank charged $25 as the NSF fee. Create invoice number 3130 to record the returned check and NSF charges to restore the customer's account balance. No taxes are charged on these amounts. Invoice totals $325 even. Terms due on receipt.
NSF check, you understand what is NSF check because you are accountants, right? You are all accountants. You understand what is NSF check, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I don't understand.
Who is that?
Maybe Elizabeth. Maybe I forget it. I don't know.
Elizabeth, non-sufficient funds.
Okay.
The customer, they pay the check. When we deposit in the bank is informing to us there is no money from the customer's account. That is not.
Okay. I got it. Sorry. Okay.
So in this case, Jammers gave us a check for $300.
Yeah.
Check number was 102. When we deposited it, shortly after, our bank sent us a letter or memo or called us or whichever and told us, okay, well, this check was no good from Jammers, so now we have to record it.
Mafisa, she was working in the bank. Then she understand what the NSF checks happening. What's the procedure for NSF checks, right?
Yes.
The bouncing, some people they say bounce the check.
Yeah. Basically, Jammers wrote us a check for $300, but it was worthless. They didn't have actually $300 in their bank account.
Yeah.
For us to take out, for our bank to take from their bank.
That is the meaning. Okay. NSF check, whenever you receive the NSF check, you already recorded in the system. Now we are going to reversing the check to send the invoice to Jammers again. That is the transaction you are going to do. But in this system, some of the software, we have to reverse it. This software, we don't have to reverse. We have to create items as NSF and NSF charges, but the company already created NSF check and NSF charges. We are going to use create invoice and select NSF check and NSF charges. That one is automatically pre-programmed for reversing the bank account.
Okay.
Yeah. Go to create invoices and select Jammers. And in the item, press N, then you can see NSF check and NSF charges. Select NSF check. And the check amount is $300. The system automatically is calculate the HST because when we create the customer, we select the tax also, right? That's what. Take off the HST because we are reversing only $300, no HST. And then the next line, NSF charges,
Tax exempt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one is NSF charges. When you type in NSF charges, and the NSF charges also we have already registered when we create the account number, and $25 will come automatically. That one also you have to select in tax exempt, and the total amount is 325 he's supposed to pay. Instead of net 15 terms, you are going to change due on receipt, and here you can send the message. You have to pay immediately. You can create a new message and send it to customer. If you want, you can create a new message, pay immediately. And then you can send the invoice. Make sure everything is correct.
What about the date? Date?
Pardon me?
Of the date, I mean.
Oh, okay, okay. Date is
February
February 15, 2012. I think I made a mistake, right? I didn't see the date maybe.
and change January. Oh, you got it.
If you go and see the journal, then you will understand how it changed. The bank is a credit, account receivable debit. Because you already debited in the bank earlier when you received the check. Now it is reversing. Page 311, SD27.
Sales invoice 3131. Should I read the heading on top?
Pardon me?
Okay, never mind. No, it's not important. The heading on top of it. So SD27, sales invoice 3131, dated February 15th, 2012. To Skin Deep Inc., set up new customer, makeup consultations for new models. There's 10 makeup consultations for $120 each, totaling $1,200. HST on that is $156. The invoice grand total is $1,356 even. Terms are net 15 days. Memorize the transaction with weekly reminders because the consultations will be repeated for different models each week beginning February 22nd. So weekly, okay, so you go to...
And also the right side you have all the information about the customer. You are going to set up a new customer. In that case, you are going to type the name and press tab button.
Skin Deep Inc.
Yeah. You have to set up and put the terms and everything.
Right.
Set up. And address, if you want to put the address.
Terms are 15 days.
Yeah. If you want to put the address, you have to click this and go back and do the address. Address is typing. You don't have to time. Go back to payment settings. In the payment settings, the credit limit, 1,000. And the term,
Matilda, where did you get the 1,000 credit limit from?
The gray area.
Oh, in the gray area.
Yeah. I know 3,000.
Oh, that's 3,000. Oh, okay.
3,000.
Oh, okay. There's all the
Terms 15 days. Net 15.
Yeah.
And HST. Tax code HST.
Matilda,
Yeah.
What if you have like, this is a random question, but like, what if you have like a native Canadian with a native Canadian status?
No HST.
Then you do no HST. Okay. All right.
Yeah. The tax code is tax exempt. See?
Can I see the other options there? GST 0 rated. What's that?
Because some of the items no GST, insurance no GST. Only
right.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you start from the beginning? I missed this part, please.
Okay. I already see where it's come. Okay. When you press tab button.
This is a create invoice, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, from that, okay. Create invoice, because you don't have the name. If you want to create a customer, you have to type the name and press tab button. Then you will see a small dialog box. This is the dialog box. The dialog box has quick add, setup and cancel. Quick add is only address. Setup is all the information. You are going to select setup. And when you select, you will have this dialog box. This one has many tabs. The first tab is address information. The second tab is payment settings. The third one is the sales tax. We are going to record all the address and everything from here. If you have all the information, you can type it. If you don't have some of the information, you can leave it blank. And the address, you have to go here and fill up all the address and say OK. Now you can come back to payment settings. In the payment settings, you have credit limit. The credit limit is $3,000. And payment terms, that one is net 15 days. You are going to choose 15 days. And if you have credit card information or something, you can fill up, otherwise leave it blank. The system has all the options. Whatever we have, we are going to use it. Go to sales tax settings. Sales tax setting is HST. Then say OK. These two, I think if you have, you can go back and put the information, additional information or job information. If you don't have those information, say OK. Are you okay, Benedict?
It's me. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah. Now I'm doing it with you.
Okay.
And we shouldn't forget to memorize. Well, we didn't enter the info, right?
Yeah.
We have to enter the information, like the dollar amounts and everything, and then we go to memorize the cloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the makeup consultation 10. Select makeup consultation. That one is 10. HST and invoice total. HST is coming like this, and the date is
February 15th.
Yeah. And the invoice numbers come automatically. And everything is okay. Now you are going to memorize the transaction.
Weekly.
Yeah, weekly, February 22nd.
I have a question, please.
Yeah.
Matilda, if we need to memorize a transaction for a period of time, like let's say weekly for 2 months, we know the next date is going to stop. How do we do that?
What is your question again? You know.
Okay, like what we set this up weekly next payment.
Yeah.
Okay. Now on the next date, it will is it a continuous weekly payment?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what my question is, if it's going to be for a period of time, let's just say for 2 months, that we know the end date. We've set the start date.
Okay. Doesn't matter. But when you bring that one, you can change the date.
Sorry?
If you give the date, doesn't matter. When you go to list and select the memorize transaction, then you can change the date. Otherwise, there is another option. I'm going to show you.
Okay.
For an example, creating one. When you memorize the transaction, there is another option also.
Yes.
Okay. See? There are many options.
Okay.
You can choose which options is suitable for this. Daily, weekly, every 2 months, twice a month, months annually, twice a year. It doesn't matter about that. If you choose weekly also, the list is going to be show weekly date, but you can change according to the invoice date.
Yes, I understand. What I mean is this. It's not it's a continuous transaction. Let's say it's a contract that starts let's say January to March. We now memorize it. So how do we set the end date for the last payment?
This is our invoice, not the payment, right?
Okay, just the invoice. Okay, thank you.
This is invoice. Payment we are not memorizing. We don't know when they are going to pay. I thought about that.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get that about which source document you are talking about.
Oh, Matilda, can you move away from how often, or can you move away? Can you like click on that drop down arrow so it lifts back up? Okay, so you know how it says number remaining?
Mm-hmm.
How do you select that? Number remaining. I think that means the number of invoices or reminders.
Yeah.
Remaining. Is that it? It's like if you want to put a stop to the reminders automatically after X many reminders.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we just put in a pretend date? And see if that becomes fillable? See, Matilda, you know what I mean under next date? It says number remaining. It's just not fillable. How do we get that to be fillable? I think maybe we put in a date first. Can you just select 22, January 22?
Yeah.
Okay. And see, it's still not fillable. Is it because it has to be on a digit setting like automate transaction entry on the left?
Oh yeah.
Can you select that? Okay.
Exactly.
So is it Keji your name?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm thinking that if this was not just reminders for us to create an invoice, if these invoices were like automatically be entered without us having to create it, then we could put a stop to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mafisa. I didn't notice that. And next one?
Is it on the next page? Yep, next page, I guess. Okay, so SD28. This is page 312, by the way. SD28, purchase invoice number 00904, dated February 18th, 2012, from Office Outfitters, $320 plus $41.60 HST for new scanner to use with computer. Invoice total $361.60. Terms net 20 days. Ignore the message about fixed assets. So create bills, enter bills.
Yeah, enter bills, yeah.
For office outfitters.
Office outfitters type O, then you can find out office outfitters.
February 18th. And invoice number 00904. Office and computer supplies, yeah, it's already selected, right?
Yeah.
So tax H for HST.
Yeah, and put the amount.
150. No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong exercise. 320.
320, yeah. You can type what kind of item you purchase.
Scanner. New scanner.
Make sure everything is correct. Press tab button and the amount will be there. Now you can save and close.
So SD29, purchase invoice number KC811, dated February 19th, 2012. From Keep It Clean, $150 plus $19.50 HST for weekly cleaning of salon. Invoice totals $169.50. Terms, net 15 days. Use the memorized transaction. So we're going to list memorized transaction. List. Keep it clean. Okay, so everything is pre-filled, I guess. And the amount there, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything except for invoice number, because again, it's Keep It Clean's own unique invoice numbers. It's not going to be automatic for us. Okay, so SD30, sales invoice 3132, dated February 19th, 2012, to ODSB 185 even plus 2405 HST for a 1-hour customized seminar for school staff on dress code policy. Invoice totals 20905. Terms, net 15 days. Use the memorized transaction. So this, we're already there. Keep it clean. Am I doing the same one again? No. Oh my God.
Memorize transaction list.
Yeah, so ODSB, it's there.
Invoice number will come automatically, date will come automatically.
Right, because it's a sales invoice, it's our sequence of invoice numbers. Yeah. Right.
Can you go over this again, please?
Pardon me?
Can we go over it again? SD30, sorry. Thank you.
On the list, go on the list. There's a memorized transaction list. When you click on memorized transaction list, you will see this list. From the list, you are going to find out ODSB and double click or enter transaction.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So next one, SD31, check copy number 392, dated February 19th, 2012. To keep it clean, 339 in payment of account, reference invoices KC724 and KC779, automatically assigned check number. So this is, where are we here?
You're paying now, right?
Right, yeah, I wanted to see, you're ahead of me. So you already went in. Okay, so pay bills.
Pay bills, yeah.
Okay. Select keep it clean, 724 and 779.
729 and 724.
Yeah.
Yes, 724.
You can select both of them at the same time, right? So the total comes to 339. Okay, and that matches our check amount. Perfect.
And now you can pay selected bills.
To be printed because it's automatic.
And done. At the end of the day, you can print all the checks at the same time.
So, should we move on to the next one? SD32, cash receipt, number 254, dated February 19th, 2012, from Amor Bridal Party, check number 532 for $500 in partial payment of account. Reference invoice number 3126, check held for deposit.
Which one is? Which icon?
This is receipt payments.
Yeah. And bridal party. $500.
500 even. Check number 532. Date February 19th. And, okay, perfect. SD33, cash receipt number 255, dated February 20th, 2012, from ODSB, check number 12103 for 20905, in payment of account. Reference invoice number 3127, check held for deposit. So it's again, receipt payments. ODSB. Payment amount 20905. Check number 12103. One two one zero three. February 20th. Undeposited funds is good, and 3127 is automatically selected. Invoice 3127, that's perfect. So we're good to go.
All the invoices it's checked automatically.
SD34, sales receipt number 7, to cash sales customers. Salon visits were a popular Valentine's Day gift. Payment method, cash. 10 hair consultations, 8 makeup consultations, etc., etc. Sales receipt, total cash held for deposit. use the memorize transaction and edit the amounts. So, list.
Cash.
Okay, you're already there. Perfect. Cash, yeah, cash sales.
Now you are going to change the quantity.
Right. So 10. 8. 3. 4. And 10 reports. Total matches 62037D. That's it.
Can you just please what did we do in this step? I just missed.
Pardon me?
I just missed this step, sorry.
Which one? Memorize transactions and select cash sales and change the quantities. Select cash sales, double click in the transaction and change the quantities.
Okay. Yes.
Are you going to get the book today? From Working Center?
Tilda?
Yeah.
Is the book called The Missing something? The Missing...
Which one?
Like, we're talking about the PDF book, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is the name of the book?
They have a QuickBooks book. That the book is almost 5 or 6 exercises. This is only one exercise hence in the PDF because the books are in the Working Center. You have to go and pick it up.
Okay.
That's what is in the PDF file. This one is a little bit thick book.
This one is the cover says QuickBooks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cover in the same, like whether you get to pick it up from Tracy at Working Skill Center or whether you're looking at the PDF, the cover is green and it says QuickBooks.
Yeah, same as like Marlin's, yes. Did anybody take them from Tracy? No?
No,
I did.
I'm going to pick maybe today.
Okay, good.
For this class.
Good. Before you go, please call them and make sure, right? They already bind the book, but I don't know at what time they are leaving.
Okay.
Can I? Sorry,
yeah.
Can I interrupt again? So does it say like QuickBooks Premier for Windows?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you sent us the book yesterday, Matilda.
You have it already?
Yeah, 54 pages. You sent it to us yesterday.
Yes. We're on page 312 of that. These exercises are for that.
I sent it already only Marlin Makeover.
Oh, okay. So there are more to that. Okay.
Yeah, there are 4 exercises, different company. I'm going to send another company.
Okay.
You have to download another company.
Okay.
But the book you have to pick it up from there because I couldn't. The second one I already scanned it. I couldn't email because it's more megabytes. The email won't allow to.
Nafisa?
You could just like upload it. Is it possible you can upload it to Google Drive and download it from there?
Say again?
If it's possible, you can just upload it to Google Drive and we can just download it from there.
Then we can send it, right?
Yeah. If you put it on Google Drive and send us the link, we can access it.
Yeah. I can do that too. Yes, I will try. Yeah.
Bernard, did you?
Yes. Sorry. When did you pick up the textbook?
I picked it up day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday because I'm always trying to.
I picked up my book day before yesterday.
Ah,
Yeah, that was before the lockdown though, so we'll see.
There's another lockdowns are
No,
starting
I'm
tomorrow.
so sorry. No, I picked up yesterday morning. Sorry, yesterday morning.
Oh,
it's locked out from tomorrow?
Yeah, there's a stay-at-home order from tomorrow.
Oh, up to...
So if we want to pick, I guess with everybody, we have to pick up today, in case they don't open.
Oh,
Today?
Yeah.
I think the PA day is Friday, right?
And yeah, PA day is Friday, but the government gave another order yesterday.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like schools, the virtual learning has been extended till February 10.
Nafisa, did you call them before you come?
So Matilda, if you can put Tracy's number in the, if you can have Tracy's number in the chat so that we can follow up, we can call to know if they'll be open.
Yes.
Tracy's extension is 1083.
1083?
Yeah, 1083, I believe.
1083?
Yes.
Okay.
the same phone number, but the extension is different.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay, next one.
So SD35, memo number 6, February 20th, 2012. From partners, deposit all checks and cash held for weekly deposit to the bank checking account. Total deposit is $6,912.75. So we are going to go to home. And we're going to go to record deposits.
Yeah.
You're going to select all.
Yeah, select all and see.
6912.75 is the total hour memo. And and it's a checking account pre-selected. Yes, perfect.
This was received payments?
This was not received payments. We went to beside to the right of receipt payments, to our right-hand side of receipt payments, where it says record deposits.
After you record it in your book, you are going to transfer to bank. From undeposited funds to bank, that one is record deposits.
We've already recorded the receipt of all these things.
All of them?
Yeah,
this one you already finished when you receive the checks. Now you are transferring, after you deposit in the bank, you are transferring to bank checking account. In that case, next step is this. If you finish this step, this is the next step.
I think that basically just means, like this SD35 exercise, this particular question, it just basically means that you're kind of confirming that the money's in the bank. You know, when a customer gives you a check and you're just holding on to it, you know, you're not gonna, at least this company doesn't, you know, credit bank already, right, Matilda?
Yeah, then.
Or they don't debit bank already. They hold it.
Actually, that is also a reason. Other reason is if they have 2-3 bank accounts, they always check which bank account doesn't have enough money. In that case, they are going to deposit. After they deposit, they will know which bank they deposited. And this is also other reason, Nafisa. That is also other reason. Depends on the company. But the system is showing all kind of options. System is teaching all kind of options. The book is all kind of options. But
basically in this problem or this exercise, we're not receiving the payment for the first time. We already recorded the receipt in these previous exercises. We already recorded that we received a check from X company. This time around, we're just basically recording the fact that it went into the checking account as opposed to the savings bank account.
Okay, thank you.
What is the previous company?
Previous company?
No, you're talking about the previous company, right?
No, but I'm just explaining how in this exercise where we've already previously received payment, we already previously recorded the receipt of these payments, and this time around we're just recording the fact that the checks were deposited in checking account.
Now we are transferring to bank account. Yes.
So SD36 cash purchase invoice number P450 dated February 21st, 2012 from Perfect Publicity. Use quick ad for new vendor, $2,400 plus $312 even HST for series of poster ads to run for next 12 weeks. Invoice total of $2,712 even is paid in full with check number 393. Create new other current asset account. Prepaid advertising.
Mm-hmm.
So, interbills?
Cash purchase.
Oh, right.
New customer.
Cash purchase. Anybody? Cash
Write checks.
Write checks.
Write checks. Cash purchase is write checks, and also you're going to create a new vendor, a quick ad.
Setup?
Not setup, quick ad. Because cash purchase, you don't have to have an address or something because you're not going to send the checks, right?
Right. Okay.
In that case, if you have the name, that's fine. Quick ad. And select vendor. Okay. And the date is February 21st. And the expenses is advertising. You are going to create a new other asset account. Okay, you are going to create a new account. That is also same as like vendors. When you click on here, you are not going to have any account.
Advertising.
Yeah, you can type advertising.
Oh, should it be called prepaid advertising?
Prepaid advertising. Press the button. Then you are going to select setup. And when you set up, there is a category which accounts you are going to select. No income, no expense, no fixed asset, no bank account, no loan, nothing. Other account types, and go back to other current account. And continue.
Other current assets?
Yeah, other current asset, yeah. And you are going to type the name, copy the name in the description. And save and close. You have to select which categories belong to. There are some options. If you don't have this option, you have to go back to other and select from that list.
About the amount?
Now HST. And put the amount.
$2,400 even?
Yeah, $2,400. See, if you want to print immediately, you can print it. You can print from here. The number will come automatically after you print. If you want to put the number, when you take off this, you can see which number is the next one. Even if you take off this one also, when you print, the number will come automatically in the check.
Can you manually change the check number if you wish?
No, we don't have to change because our checks. This is our checks, right?
These are, but it says check number 393 in the book.
It says 393.
Yeah. But I guess it doesn't matter. It should just be in sequence. We should change it in the book.
We missed some numbers. We missed some checks. No. 393. It says 393.
All right, SD37, sales invoice number 3133, dated February 22nd, 2012, to Skin Deep Inc., makeup consultations for new models. 10 makeup consultations at $120 each, totaling $1,200. That's HST, and your invoice total is $1,356. Terms, net 15 days, use the memorized transaction. So list, memorize transaction list. Skin Deep Inc. 10 consultations already there. Invoice number 3133 already there. Date February 22. No, I guess the date just needs to be changed to February 22.
Number is date is changing. In your system, date is coming automatically, right? You have the right date in your screen, right?
Just the year is 2021.
Oh, the date also changing in your system also?
Yes.
Oh. Check everything and see one place.
Okay, so next, SD38. Are we finished that one, Matilda?
Yeah.
Okay. So SD38, sales invoice 3134, dated February 26, 2012, to ODSB, $185 even plus $24.05 HST for a 1-hour customized seminar for school staff on dress code policy. Invoice totals $209.05. Terms, net 15 days. Use the memorized transaction. So we're already there.
List, memorized transaction list. And ODSB. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I closed it by mistake.
So,
and everything is same? The depot, everything, date?
Yeah, everything's perfect except for the date. You don't have to change it. We get it.
Yeah.
Unless you need to change it for us to look at our reports later.
Yeah. Because I'm changing, we can match with the financial statements.
Okay.
We are going to see the financial statements now after we finish.
Okay.
We have to match with everybody, right?
Right.
In this case, it's February 26.
Next, SD39, cash receipt number 256, dated February 26, 2012, from OTV News, check number 4969 for $881.40 in payment of account. Reference invoice number 3129, check held for deposit. So this is a receipt of payments.
Yeah.
We go to home. Close
that. Receipt payment.
ODSB.
Giving the payment.
Oh, sorry, OTV.
OTV, yeah. Your amount is 8814.
881.40.
Yeah.
I'm glad the date is correct here.
Yeah. For me also, the date is okay here. Yeah. And the check number. Check number 4969.
And invoice number 3129 is already selected. Perfect.
Now everything is okay. Now you can save and close. Before you do those transactions, because now it is 11:34, I'm going to show some of the transaction and come back and continue with this.
Okay.
Okay. Go to page 314. We will come back and do after we finish this because these are different transactions.
Okay. Yeah, we need to do different ones.
Yeah. Go back to SD 46.
Okay.
Page 314, SD 46.
Memo number, do you want me to read it, Matilda?
Yeah.
Okay. Memo number 8, dated February 28th, 2012, from partners. This is a memo from our partners. Complete adjusting entries for 1 month of depreciation. Yes, I hate adjusting entries. I need practice on that.
These are the adjusting entries. We are going to do the depreciation. If you see the chart of accounts, you can see which accounts you are going to choose it. Right? At the beginning, you have a chart of accounts.
Yes.
You have depreciation computer equipment $300, right? And under expense account, you have depreciation expense. That depreciation expense you are going to use for every expense. And accumulated depreciation, if you see under fixed assets, every fixed assets, there is certain depreciation also. See, under fixed assets, under computer equipment cost, then computer equipment depreciation.
Matilda, where are you looking?
Page 268.
268?
Yeah, because you want to make sure which accounts you are going to use it. This is like a journal. You are going to do the journal entry. When you are doing the journal entry, you have to know which accounts you are going to use it.
Okay.
That's what you check your chart of accounts on page 268. And you have expense account. Under expense account, you have depreciation expense. And that one is debit for all the depreciations. The credit is accumulated depreciation. According to this chart of accounts, under fixed asset, you have 3 lines. One is computer equipment cost. The other one is computer equipment depreciation. And you are going to select computer equipment depreciation instead of accumulated depreciation for computers. The next one is salon. Salon is under salon, you have 3 accounts, salon cost, salon depreciation. Then you have to select salon depreciation for the second line. Salon equipment also the same way, you have salon equipment and salon equipment depreciation. And salon furniture also you have the same thing. Those are the accounts you are going to choose instead of accumulated depreciation. The name is different here. That's what I am showing. If you want to do the journal, go back to company on the menu, click on company. When you click on company, there is make general journal entries. Click on make general journal entries. This is the page you are going to use for the journal. Account number, debit and a credit, and the memo.
Okay, Matilda, can you like start from the beginning again?
Okay. I'm going to show you. Go to company on the menu. Click on the company. When you click on the company, you can see make general journal entries. Click on make general journal entries. And then you will have the journal sheet.
But
In the
before
journal
we do that,
Huh?
okay, before we do that, if you go back on the main page, the entry right before it was chart of accounts, right? What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Under company.
Yeah.
If you click on the company on the menu,
Yeah.
there's chart of accounts there, right?
Yeah.
Can we use that instead of the book, or is that something different?
This one is chart of accounts.
Okay.
This one is chart of accounts. This one you can't do the journal. If you want to do the journal, you have to go to this one. Here there is no option to journal entry.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying, can I use that as a reference instead of going to page 268? Because if I go to page 268,
that's right. Yes.
so if I click on chart of accounts, I can just search like depreciation.
Yeah. You
Do it that
can,
way, right? Okay.
you can check the chart of accounts instead of going page 60. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But because I'm showing in the book, you have chart of accounts, you can use that accounts. That's what I'm showing. But the chart of accounts, I already showed yesterday.
Because if you click on the type, it alphabetizes it, right? So I can go look on the depreciation.
Yeah, you can see that on the top also. Yeah. It says, see, these are the depreciation accounts. Under computer, there is a depreciation, under salon depreciation, under salon cost, everything is there. Yeah. Company, make journal entry. And now you are going to select the account. You can select D, then you can see the depreciation expense. The depreciation expense is debit. That one is $300. And the memo is depreciation. And go back to the second line. That one is computer depreciation. When you type C, then you can see computer and the depreciation you can select. And the memo will come automatically when you type the first line and then go back to, you can do the compound entry also. Write all the depreciation and then at the bottom you can select depreciation expense and the total will come automatically. Whichever you like, you can do that also. Depreciation. If it is compound account also, that's fine. That one is 750. Which way you want to do, you can do it. Now you are going to select salon. When you press S, you can see salon cost and salon depreciation. And then depreciation again. You understand what I'm talking about, the compound entry also, right? All the depreciation, you can write down all the depreciation first. And when you select the last depreciation expense, the total will come automatically.
Right. I like it this way. You know, depreciation expense to computer equipment depreciation.
Because when you are learning, you can do like this. But in the real life, whichever you want, because you are learning the system now, in the real life, you can do how you want. Because there are so many ways you can record the transaction.
Right.
This was salon equipment depreciation or just salon depreciation?
No, the first one is salon. The second one is salon equipment. And the last one is salon furniture.
I cannot find just salon depreciation.
The real world, Matilda, you say we can do like basically like we can tally up all the depreciation expenses in one, right? We can take the 300 plus the 750 plus the 20 and just have one entry for depreciation expense for the total of all, three of them. Okay.
Instead of your totaling, you can put all the depreciation, accumulated depreciation in the
under that there.
The last one, when you select depreciation, the system will bring automatically the total amount.
Oh.
That is also good. First, you have to select all the depreciation, the credit balances, and the last line, when you select depreciation expense, the system add everything together and give it that. And also, there's an option to add together also in the system. When you go to cell, when you press plus, you can see the calculator. You can use that one also. Otherwise, there is a calculator under view. There is a calculator. Under edit. Under edit, there's a calculator, use calculator. That one also you can use the calculator. Which one you want, you can use it. Right? And when you press plus here, see, this is the calculator. You can use this calculator also if you want. Understand what I'm talking about, right? Now, next one is salon depreciation. Next one is depreciation expense. Very easy to do the journal, but you have to understand about the accounts, which account you are going to choose it. 150. Next one is wrong. Now you understand how to do that, right?
Yes.
Have you had drink today? Have you had juice?
Are you okay now? Now we can save it, right? Save and new, because next one also journal.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Save and new. After you finish, you can read the next one.
Okay. So SD 47 memo number 9, dated February 28, 2012, from partners. Complete adjusting entries for supplies used during February.
This one is computer supplies, hair care supplies, office and computer supplies. Which one is, which accounts you are going to use for the adjusting entries? For cosmetic supplies?
Accounts payable?
No, because cosmetic expenses and cosmetic asset account credit, expenses debit, right? Because you already recorded in the asset account, at the end of the month, you are going to do the adjustment according to how much you use the supplies during that month, right? In that case, computer supplies expense, go to when you type supplies, let me see.
This cosmetic supplies like right up there.
You have
The third one, all the way at the top.
Oh, that one is asset account. First, you have to use the expense account. See?
Okay.
Here, the salon supplies, that one you are going to use it. They don't have any separate supplies expense, separate individual supplies. Here, there is the salon supplies used. That is the debit entry. $220. The memo is cosmetic supplies. And the second line is asset account, right? That one is computer supply, cosmetic supplies. This one. Asset account is credit, expense account is debit because you are doing the adjustment at the end of the month. Remember, the people those who do bookkeeping, you did the adjusting entries?
Yes.
Remember? Yeah,
Yes.
that is the adjustment you are doing at the end of the month. How much supplies they used, according to that, they are doing the journal. In that case, expense is debit, asset account is credit, right? The next line is hair care supplies. That one also going to salon supplies, expense, used. Salon supplies used. The amount is $90. This is salon supplies. And now, hair care supplies. When you type H, you can see hair care supplies. That one is debit. The same thing, the next one is office and computer supplies. Let me see, computer supplies.
Computer equipment.
Oh, that one is asset account, right?
Yes.
Expense account. We are using the expense account now. So, debit. Other supplies used.
The computer depreciation?
No, other supplies used. Now, this is about supplies, right?
Oh.
Did you read that? From parties complete adjusting entries for supplies used in February.
Oh, office and computer supplies. Right, sorry.
Yes, yes.
All the supplies, you are doing the journal for the used supplies.
Used, this is supplies used, okay.
Yeah, February they use salon supplies. Much?
I just saw computer office, and I just saw computer, and I assumed it was computer depreciation. Sorry. I was wondering why they threw computer in there, but supplies, that's okay.
Office and computer supplies, but main they have in the expense account other supplies instead of computer and office supplies. They have other supplies used.
Oh.
Which accounts they have? The same account we have to use it, right?
Right, exactly.
Now you are going to select the office and computer supplies.
But isn't that odd that they don't have an office supplies used account?
Actually, this
we have to use other?
No, this company depends on the company. Yeah. This company, they create, instead of office supplies, computer supplies, they select other supplies.
Okay, all right.
But depends on the company's chart of accounts. You have to select the chart of accounts, which accounts is matching for the expenses.
So this is the main business for this company, selling like hair products, right? So
Yeah.
it makes sense for them to have like computer supplies, paper supplies. So I think they just put all the supplies in one group.
Oh, okay. Yes. All the other supplies are more like popular, more, I guess more.
They're more miscellaneous, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay. Or more frequently used or whatever.
Computer supplies, USB, CDs, those are the computer supplies whichever they used during that particular month. They are showing as expense. Papers, whatever, for the administration. Other supplies used belong to administration supplies.
Right.
The other one is salon supplies. All the salon supplies together. This one is together. Okay, next one. Now check all the transaction, whether it is right or wrong, and then you can save and close. Not save and new, because that the other one also existing entry. Save and new. Only when you are doing the adjustment, you have to think about the debit and accounts for debit and the credit. Other than that, the system select automatically. Accounts payable, purchase, accounts receivable, sales, bank, everything system will calculate automatically. Select automatically. Next one, HD48.
Memo number 10, dated February 28th, 2012, from partners. Complete adjusting entry for prepaid expenses expired.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance, $2,100.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what is debit?
Insurance is an expense, and normally that would be a debit. But if it's this is prepaid. It's an asset. If it was prepaid insurance.
Yeah.
Then it was an asset, and so now an asset is going down, so it goes into credit.
Yeah.
The prepaid insurance is being credited.
Yeah.
While what's being debited?
Insurance.
For new insurance purchase, right?
Insurance expense.
Insurance expense. Thank you.
You have insurance expense.
Right.
When is the debit amount? A credit insurance prepaid. Prepaid insurance. See, if you put the debit entry, the amount will come automatically when you click on the credit. That's also
perfect.
Yeah. Now you can save and close. No, not save and close. This next one also journal.
So SD.
Yeah. Could you read it, Nafisa?
Sure. SD49. Bank debit memo DM 56621 dated February 28, 2012 from Capital Bank. Authorized withdrawals from bank checking account for service charges and loan payments. Create new expense account, bank charges. Monthly bank service charges, $35. Mortgage, which is $1,000 principal and $200 interest. Bank loan, which is $160 principal, $40 interest. Long-term loan, which is $780 principal and $220 interest. You have the totals to the right.
In this case, bank service charges debit, mortgage debit, interest debit, bank loan, everything is debit, bank is credit, right?
Right.
You can do individual individual journal, or you can do the compound journal. Whichever you want, you can do it. This time we are going to do compound journal. Bank service charges, that is debit first, right? Service charges.
Savings. Savings.
Okay, because there is no account number, they ask you to create the loan payment, create a new expense account. In the
But yes, you type it called, you type bank charges and then you press tab.
Yeah.
Okay. Set up.
Set up and see there's an expense account. Click on expense account and continue. And copy for the description and paste. And save and close. The expense account is ready now. Now debit expense account $35. Charges. The second line is mortgage. I'm going to do the compound entry. The total is going to be credited for the bank. Mortgage. Mortgage payable. That one is $1,000. And bank loan. Interest also I'm going to add together later. I'm going to show how to add bank loan. Bank loan is $160. The next one is long-term loan. Long-term loan is $780. Now I'm going to do the interest expense. When you come to interest expense, press plus in that cell, then you can add all the interest together. 200 plus 240 plus 220. Press enter. This will come automatically. Now you are going to take bank. Select the bank account. Now everything will be fine. You can do the compound entry also like this. You can use the calculator in the system also. There is a calculator in Edit, use calculator. Instead of that, you can use in the cell also. You can go back and find out. When you press plus or equal, the calculator will come. Are you okay now?
Excuse me, yes.
Okay. Okay. And now you can see and close. Now you understand how to do the purchase invoice, pay bills, sales invoice, receipt payment, GL, any general journal, those kind of things you understand now, right?
Yes, yes, actually, yes.
Because the last journal we will do in the next time, I'm going to show now how to print the financial statements. If you want to print the financial statement, you have to go to reports and company financial. When you go to company financial, you have many format of profit and loss and the balance sheet. When you go to profit and loss standard and give the date from February 1st, I'm going to see from February 1st to February 28th. That's also month end. I don't know whether I changed the date or not. This is the way you are going to calculate the. Check your profit and loss same as like mine, because
difference.
The date has to be from 2012 till 2021, or we have to change?
No, 2012, because I'm not sure the last 3 invoices, I don't know whether I changed or not. That's what I put the date. No, actually 2012. Let me see other revenue. What is our revenue? That's fine. I have other revenue. Oh, you have the same thing?
It's different. Mine is different. I got net income is 13,230.
What is your total income?
Total net income? Total income is 17,865.
865?
Yes.
I have 200. Mine is 650. Okay. How about other people? Nafisa, what is here?
I'm just taking notes right now. Let me see.
How about the other people? Mohammed?
I'm not doing it with you because it's a little bit fast. I'm a little bit behind, so I'm just following up.
Okay. Matilda, which one did you select? After company and financial, there's profit and loss standard, detail. Is it detail?
Standard.
Okay.
Detail will show each ledger and everything.
Matilda, mine is completely different because I've been playing around with it.
Check the date. Put the date.
Oh, okay.
From and to.
Mine is not going to match because I was playing around with it last night. I was doing stuff with it, doing exercises with it. I might have done exercises twice.
Oh.
Same exercises twice. That's what
it's going to be different. Okay.
Yeah, mine's going to be completely different.
Bina, you have 17,800, right? The revenue from services.
Yes.
Maybe I'm missing some $200 somewhere else. Maybe I didn't do $200 or something. Oh, otherwise, you did double. Or, I don't know whether you did double.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I think
you might have done a $100 transaction twice, Dinar.
Maybe, yeah. Right.
If it is twice, you can click that transaction. For an example, this one, if it is twice, you can click the transaction and you can delete it.
Okay, how
if
can
it is twice, make sure. If it is twice, you can go back and delete the same thing. Click it on and you can delete it. And if you want to see any ledger, then you can go back and check from here.
Okay.
See?
Yes.
You can go back and check.
Sorry, you might have done a $200 transaction twice if you're $200 over.
Yeah. The maintenance, cleaning also, if you want to see. This is the ledger. Remember, you are recording the ledger, right? If you want to see, so you can see the ledger in the other way also. Go to reports. No, the balance sheet. Go to reports. Company and finance. This is the balance sheet. Balance sheet standard. Click on that. And you are going to, I'm going to show this one. Go and play around at home, then you will learn more than whatever you learned today.
Yes.
Yeah, because the software is so easy. And this is the balance sheet. You can check everything. And the next class, the last transaction, I'm going to show how to do that, then you will do by yourself. And the next class, we are going to start new company. I will send.
We're done with Malin's makeovers?
Malin makeovers is finishing.
Okay.
There are some transaction you can continue at home. We skip some transaction, right? Do the journals. Continue those journals at home.
I just have to say, Matilda, it's so much easier to think, debit and credit when you're working with one company. You know what I mean? Like when you're working with Mal's Makeovers, that was like genius to work with, like, an example company, a sample company, just because we don't always have to think, okay, are we, we don't have to, like, how when we were studying accounting principles, it was, or bookkeeping principles, it was every scenario was different, right? And we had to think in terms of perspectives, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is another business. I don't know, it was different.
Because
this makes it easier to have one fixed company.
And
just be in their shoes.
Yeah, that one is easier, but in the book we have 4 kind of, because I got all the exercises from the book.
Right.
The book is having different exercise in the different company.
Right.
That's what I am following from them. If I have one company to everything, that one is more easier to learn everything in one company, right?
Yeah.
But the book is having many exercises, different companies. I think the book is teaching different kind of company.
Or it could be that, I was a little rusty back then, and now I'm better.
This one is the service company. The other one is going to be the merchandise company. That kind of thing you are going to learn it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for attending the class and cooperating. Yeah.
One quick thing. So I called the Working Skills Center. So if you want to pick up the book today, you have to go there by 3 o'clock because they close at 3 o'clock today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can you just pardon? I couldn't hear properly. Muhammad?
Muhammad said, Muhammad, you're on mute, I think.
No, I'm not. I'm just not speaking.
She's asking you to repeat it.
Oh, okay. If you want to pick up the book, the exercise book, you have to go to the Working Skills Center by 3 o'clock today because they close at 3 o'clock. I'll put it in the chat too. So.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Muhammad, for the information. I'm going to send the company to download. So, see you day after tomorrow.
The same time, 9:30, Matilda? Wait, is it when? I have to look at my schedule.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah.
Tomorrow or Friday?
Friday, day after tomorrow, sorry.
Tomorrow we have another class.
Thursday. Friday. Friday, 9:30 to 12.
Yeah, so Friday at 9:30 will be our next class. All right.
Yeah, tomorrow I have different class.
Friday we have the same time, 9:30.
All right, Matilda, see you Friday, 9:30. Bye, everyone. Bye, Matilda. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.